Hello everyone. Let us go ahead and start with the chapter 3 of our book, which is values and data types. Now, program is a set of statements. Each statement of a computer program is formed using different words called tokens. So what is a token? The smallest unit that we can say that we have in a sentence is a word. So similarly, for a word in computers, we call it a token. So each token is formed by using a valid characters of computer language in which program is written. So just like in English language, we are trying to create a word using the characters of the alphabets. Uh, in the computer language, the tokens are formed using valid characters of computer language. Hence, characters are the basic or fundamental unit of a programming language, as we can all understand it here. Now, let us see what are the characters used in Java. So Java being a programming language contains various character sets that can be used while writing a computer program. The character sets used in Java are as follows. So let us have a look. If you have a look, these are the letters that are used. First of all, that is uppercase A to Z, lowercase a to Z. Then of course we have the digits. We also have the operators, which is plus, minus, multiply, divide, modulus, and we have the logical operators, that is the ampersand sign, a double and, we have the pipe sign for or, and exclamation mark for the not, and we also have relational operators in order to perform any comparison. Also in the character set we have the delimiters, which are our braces, semicolon, we have square brackets, and we also have a punctuation mark, uh, like the comma, dot, semicolon, etc. Now, these are the character sets that are used to create tokens, or these are used to create words inside a Java programming language. Now, let us go ahead and move further and understand how the encoding and decoding of the characters are done so that the computer can understand. So, you must keep in mind that the characters entered from the keyboard are not directly stored in the computer memory. It is because the memory stores. Just allow me a moment, please. Okay. So it is because the memory stores a character in numeric form, that is binary number. So we all know that the computer can only understand binary language. So anyhow, we have to convert anything that we write on the screen into binary language only. Hence, the characters entered from the keyboard are encoded into numeric form. So we convert the characters that we enter on the screen into a numeric form, because actually getting stored in the form before actually getting stored in the memory. Basically, two types of encoding schemes are used in computer to encode the characters. So there is a proper code that people have created. So that, for example, if I'm going to type the alphabet A like in Apple on the screen, then I should know what is the code so that everyone has the same code and uniformity can be there. So they are of two types. The encoding of the characters is done by two ways. One is ASCII, what we call as the ASCII code, and the other one is Unicode. So let us go ahead and see them one by one. So let me turn my page on the screen. Here we go. So I have the screen in front of me. I have the page in front of me. Let me go ahead and start reading, and I would like everyone to go ahead and follow it in the books as well if you find the page to be a little bit dull. So what is an ASCII code? ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It uses 7-bit code for representing each character. So for example, if I want to enter the letter A as in apple, as you can see here, it will be converted into the number 65, and this number finally will be converted into a binary number. So and this encoding scheme has 7 bits of code that is used to represent each character, and it includes 256 characters, but only 128 characters are used. So in all, in the ASCII code, there is a list of ASCII codes. We have only 256 characters. However, we will be using only 128 characters while designing and executing a program. So the other characters like a smiley or a heart shape is also there as one of the characters, but we will not be using them while writing the program. So ASCII code represents these characters as numbers, with each letter assigned a number from 0 to 127. So we have assigned a number to each and every character. The ASCII codes of some of the characters used in Java programming are shown below. So I would recommend all the students who are listening to this lecture to go ahead and please learn them, because we will be using these values, these code values, while writing the programs. So it is very important to learn the value of a to z, which is 65 and 90, and small a to small z, which is 97 to 122, and also the blank space is represented by 32. So what does that mean? If I press the blank space once on the screen, it will convert it into 32 inside, and then 32 will be converted into a binary language. Now, there is also a Unicode which is used that came later after the ASCII code. The Unicode is a wide representation of characters in numeric form. Of course, every character will be represented in numeric form. The code contains hexadecimal digits ranging from 0 up to F. So we all know that hexadecimal is one of the representation of binary numbers, and sorry, not the binary numbers, but just like we have decimal numbers, binary numbers, hexadecimal numbers are also there. And the bits that are used in this code are 16 bits, so it gives me a lot of characters. So as you can see, it can address 1,37,000 characters from 146 modern and historic scripts. So when I wanted to have more characters to be used on the computer, let's say for example I wanted to type Hindi, so how will I go ahead and type Hindi? So if I'm typing a character in Hindi, it has to be converted into a numeric form or a code. So that is why we are using Unicode that contains Hindi representation also. So it means the code of each character is available under Unicode character set. It is a standard encoding system used to encode a character in any computer language. So as I have informed that it is a standard encoding system. Uh, let us go ahead and have a look at the escape sequences, what these special characters are and how do they work. So there are some characters known as escape sequences that are used to control the cursor while displaying the values on the screen. Now, why do I want to control the cursor as it is saying? Let's pay attention to this line. So whenever I want my cursor to move to a specific location, as per the desired output that I want, I would like to control the cursor in the output. Let's say I want to display hello world in two separate lines, or I want to have a 10 space gap between hello and world. In that case, I will be using certain special characters or escape sequences to go ahead and give me that kind of an output. Let us have a look. So each escape sequence starts with a backslash followed by a specific character. The complete set backslash plus plus character is enclosed within double quotes. So if I write slash t, this slash t is not going to be printed on the screen. Normally, a set of characters under double quotes is considered to be a string. But if you use a backslash, it acts as a command to control the printing in a specific manner. Some of the escape sequences are listed below for the reference. Now, in order for us to understand this, let me go ahead and stop my screen share and open up my notepad quickly. And let me just go ahead and show to you what exactly I mean. So let me share my screen once again with you people. Okay, so if I want to go ahead and print something on the screen using system.out.println, so system.out.println, and I'll go ahead and type in double quotes, hello world. Now we all know that the output which is going to be there is going to be the same, which is hello and world. However, what about if I want the output to appear something like this? Now, of course, I will have to spend a lot of time in aligning these spaces. So what I can do is here I have got 10 spaces in between. So the way I can do it is system.out.println, and I'll write hello backslash t backslash t. Why I'm doing two backslashes? Because I want 10 spaces, and then I can simply write world over here. I would highly recommend that we all practice it in at home using BlueJ, and try to make as many programs as I can. So the final output is going to be something like hello, and then we have 10 spaces. So I have used a tab to go ahead and print the same thing, to print this output. So that is what the meaning of escape sequences is. We have got a couple of other escape sequences. Please go through them in the book. Most important ones are the horizontal tab, the vertical tab, the single quote, double quote, and I would say the new line. So please pay attention to these escape sequences, learn them, learn the ASCII codes, and we will continue with this chapter in the next video then.